Folks, there's been rumors going around for days now that the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, right, big Netan himself, they're saying that he might have died. He's been rumored to be dead for days. He didn't appear at a, very important security meeting for Israel, which apparently he never misses. And now he's resurfaced in a video that a lot of people are saying is AI. And now they've dropped another video, but more people are saying that that video is AI. So in this video, I'm going to explore all of the theories, and we're going to try and work out once and for all: is Benjamin Netanyahu dead? Are the Israelis, did they just take the most devastating L of their entire history, and are they trying to cover it up because it's too embarrassing to admit it? Now, a lot of people, I've been noticing people in the comments saying, Ross, you're a shill for Israel, all these kind of things. I really don't care either which way, honestly. Okay, it's not my beef. I'm not from over there. Seems like there have been bad things committed by all parties that have just got that whole drama going on in the Middle East. But at the same time, all right, Israel did put together a plot to kill the leader of Iran, which went successfully. They killed the leader's replacements. It would be the appropriate get back for Iran. I'm not saying I support Iran. I'm not saying I support Israel. I'm not mourning the potential death of Benjamin Netanyahu. But if he is dead, that's what they're supposed to do. That's Iran. That's what they're supposed to do. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to break it all down for you guys in this video. And first off, let's just see a little bit of the speculation that's going on over on the YouTube Shorts.
Is Netanyahu dead? I was unconvinced when people were saying it earlier this week because they suddenly had a sixth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clearly, that's.
So this was kind of the first thing that was going around, all right? He appeared in a very brief video, and they said he had 6 fingers. Now, it's looking like 6 fingers to me. It's looking like a 6th finger. Now, I was a little bit unconvinced at first. I thought maybe that's not an extra finger. Maybe that's just the weight. That's just the fold in his hand, right? Like maybe that's just. Let me see if I can recreate the exact thing. It's like maybe the fold in his hand, like at the right angle, maybe this little part of your hand might accidentally look like a 6th finger. Okay, I don't know. All right, I'm not Netanyahu pilled like that, but I wasn't fully convinced by this. But now there is more going around.
It's not a finger that's just part of his palm, but I became increasingly convinced there's something up when they released a proof of life video earlier today that looked like this. Now everything looks pretty normal. Just no guy. Hey, I'm just a mass murderer getting my coffee. But here's where it gets a little weird. When he puts his hand into his pocket magically wraps around his hand. That's weird. Shall we watch one more time? Perhaps in high res. Whoop. Whoop. That's weird. I don't know what that means. And then also folks are saying that if you look at the video versus pictures of him, there's something up. And the coffee never spills over. Folks are saying that that is some sort of inconsistency that doesn't make sense unless the video is AI. All I'm going to say is I don't know. I did not think anything was up until they released that video. That pocket's strange as hell. Let me know what you think.
So let's take a direct look at the exact footage that was posted to his X account. Okay, he's letting everybody know he's outside.
מה שאלת אותי? ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת? אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
So a lot of people believe that he's doing this because they said you had 6 fingers in the other video, and he's saying, no, look, I got 5 fingers.
אתה יכול להראות לנו? פה. ראית? יפה מאוד. לחיים. אני חושב המסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים? לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד גם ביום הזה, גם
So some people are saying they think that this video looks even more fake than the one with 6 fingers. Now, there was a lot of things that people were scrutinizing, particularly the coffee cup. Okay, a lot of people felt like there were details on this coffee cup that made the video look AI generated. He didn't sip it, or he appeared to sip the coffee. There wasn't any coffee that seemed to leave the cup and go to his lips. All right, it's a little bit unusual. It looked here like the coffee should have been spilling out the cup, but it stays in the cup. People think that that's AI physics. All right. Has he got a bit of foam on his lip? I'm seeing a bit of foam, if I'm honest with you. But it basically says, I slowed it down. You can see he sips the coffee. Please analyze before and after and tell us if there's actually less coffee in the cup after he takes a sip. I'm going to take a sip. Got a lovely, lovely Starbucks here. So people have been scrutinizing the physics of Benjamin Netanyahu's AI coffee, okay? They've been saying, how is it not spilling out? He picked it up. The liquid basically bowls out the side of the cup, but it stays in there. Saying Holy Land physics. That's what they're saying, okay? And obviously that clip of him putting his hand in his pocket, a lot of people felt like the pocket snapped back over his hand. It moved in a way that wasn't real. The way that the pocket, see the way it pings over his hand. Look at this, bing. I don't think that is completely possible. Like that could be just, it's got a little elasticated. That's not proof of AI, to be honest. All right. And everybody wants to believe that he's dead. Everybody wants to believe that this is AI. They're saying AI experts and detection software has confirmed it's a fake video. It's fake. All right. It's fake. But apparently it really is. You know, Netanyahu, he was there, all right? A lot of people found a lot of details about this odd. Give me 1 sec. Now, this one cracked me up, all right? They're saying, well, Iran's new supreme leader, he was just seen alive. He went to the same cafe as Netanyahu. He's got his 5 fingers as well. Okay, so he must be good too. Everyone's good. Everyone in the Middle East is all good. All right, this one had me cracking up, honestly. Look, he's got all of his fingers as well. Little focus pull on that. Moves around his coffee cup. Now, this is a lot more obviously AI. They've done the outfit. You can see the way it's moving. It's lagging a little bit. Not quite right. So look, there's quite a few funny little memes going around about this, right? This one's going around, all right? He's flipping out. No spillage in the cup whatsoever. Okay, I wouldn't go to war with this guy. Look, the water went down. It's clearly real, right? The cup went down. Clearly absolutely real. Okay, I've been looking for this for a minute, okay? This is actually a version that's got subtitles in English because I wanted to actually know what he was saying in this video. We just had the Hebrew subtitles, but let's actually see the context of what he was saying, or at least what they're saying that he's saying, so that we can actually work out if he's actually referring to the rumors.
מה שאלת אותי?
ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה. פה. ראית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
ראש הממשלה מסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים?
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד, גם ביום הזה, גם בלבנון, ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך? אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן, להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. ואנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין.
Honestly, it looks legit to me, and he was holding up his fingers to basically, you know, make light of the rumors that were going around, right? Let's be real. That's what was going on. So some found the way that his security behaved to be a little bit odd in this video. That's what some people were saying. People were saying, does anyone find this guy wearing a COVID mask up to his eyes and glasses a little bit weird, right? Could be. Apparently that is what they do, though. That is normal. Basically, people were saying that, no, that is regular attire. That is normal. Now, I don't want to, I'm not making this joke, but some people were dragging out a pretty anti-Semitic trope. They were saying full tip jars in Israel, clearly AI. Now, that's cheeky. That is cheeky, okay? That is cheeky. But at least X hasn't lost its sense of humor in the midst of these very dark things. Now, some people have been alleging that the date on the cash register actually shows that this appearance took place in 2024. But the AI is out of control. This is actually out of control. That's more like it. Wow. So apparently this is cap, okay? Apparently there is now another layer of misinformation going on top of this. And apparently, no, it does actually show that it's 2026. People are sharing a fake picture. So the info war is popping off. Some people have even been questioning the specific hand that Netanyahu used to show off his digits, his 5 digits, okay, it says Netanyahu's left-handed in today's coffee shop video. He's drinking the coffee with his right hand. Oh my God, he must be dead. I don't know. So the establishment itself that actually sold the coffee, they posted photos of Netanyahu's visit. Now, this might not be the best idea because this is a great way to put yourself on the drone strike list, but fair play, you know, they got to get their marketing in. This is the company that actually sold Netanyahu a coffee, all right? They're literally providing energy to the regime, so they might want to be careful. It says, the main thing is that this beautiful and quiet days will come. We send from here a big hug to the men and women of the reserves and their families, the IDF and the security and rescue forces. Okay, people are saying it's AI generated, it's from 2024, but there are more clips of Netanyahu visiting various places in the area, getting outside. This is apparently, you know, a clip, moments from sort of the outside and inside. This is seemingly another angle of the same incident. So this to me is kind of proof that it's real.
והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי. אני מת על קפה.
So it is looking that he was outside, okay? Now, an alleged video would start going around after this suggesting that a journalist was actually responsible for identifying Netanyahu's location in what was believed to be an airstrike that killed him. Now, basically, it was being suggested that this is how Netanyahu died, okay? That this journalist wanted a soundbite from Netanyahu, was following him everywhere, basically ended up showing his exact location on live TV, and the Iranian regime saw a missile and fired on it. A lot of people are saying that this was basically the incident where Netanyahu died and that this guy had filmed parts of it. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I believe that, and basically this has been debunked on X as well. They've been saying, if you too have read some fake stories on the internet about me, don't believe them blindly. It's Pakistani ISI affiliated social media accounts and Iranian media supported by an IT cell of a frustrated political party in India indulging in a massive disinformation campaign. Spread this message. Now, Reuters would report on the video, so the mainstream media would be reporting on, you know, everything going on around Netanyahu in these fake images, or real images, alleged fake images. We really don't know, okay? They would report, basically, that Netanyahu has proven that he's not dead with this video post. Netanyahu posts video in response to Iran rumors that he is dead. He is basically saying, I'm outside, I'm still alive, right? He posted a video of himself getting a cup of coffee and chatting with his aide amid the rumors that he was dead. The video was taken at a cafe in Jerusalem's outskirts, and the aide asks him about the rumors. He responds with a pun on the word dead, which in Hebrew slang can be used to describe being crazy about something, as he reaches a cup of coffee. See, I was wondering why he said, they said, oh, what are the rumors? He said, I'm crazy about coffee. I'm crazy about coffee. You know what? I'm crazy about my people. I guess that's like a pun on the word dead. It means crazy. That's actually crazy. So in Hebrew slang, being dead is like, I'm crazy about it. I say I'm dead set on coffee. I'm dead for coffee. I'm dying for coffee. I don't know if that says something about the Israeli state of mind, but that's actually pretty crazy that quite excuse the pun within a pun. Reuters verified the video's location from file imagery of the cafe. It matched interiors seen in the video. The date was verified from multiple videos and photos of Netanyahu's visit posted in the cafe Sunday, so it does seem to be real. All right. Netanyahu's visited at least 2 towns hit by Iranian missiles. So he is actually getting outside. He doesn't give interviews to Israeli press or hold news conferences, but he had his first press conference since the start of the war via video link Thursday. And there are emergency safety restrictions going on. But basically, everyone on Reddit's been reacting to the video, real or AI. They've been trying to work out if it's real. A lot of people saying 25% AI. All right. Significant of commenters think the video is real, citing the length, complexity, and consistency of details. I would say that if this was AI, it's one of the greatest AIs that's ever been released. And maybe Israel has that sort of technology, okay? People saying definitely real, too long, too many people doing things, nothing messes up, could have been recorded a long time ago. Basically, it's a real spot, all right? But that hasn't stopped the speculation, and it hasn't stopped more photo appearances. So this is another photo op that Benjamin Netanyahu posted, and some people are saying that this actually has some AI trickery in it too. Apparently his wedding ring disappears partway through this video, so check this out. So watch his wedding ring carefully.
איזה סוג זה?
כנענית, ישראלית.
כנענית ישראלית, כל הכבוד. טוב, גם לה מגיע קצת.
ישראלית אמיתית.
לכולכם מגיע. יצאתם להתעורר קצת?
כן.
יפה מאוד. טוב, גם לא מגיע.
So this moment, people were saying you can see he's got a wedding ring on there if you just see that very carefully, and it kind of disappears when he reaches his hand out.
כן, כן. יצאתם להתעורר קצת?
See, they're saying the wedding ring disappears there.
יאללה, לכולכם מגיע.
See, it's there,
כן, יצאתם להתעורר קצת?
and then it disappears. Suddenly, it's not there. No ring. Right?
כן.
יפה מאוד. תראה, על ירושלים יש משהו יותר יפה מזה?
אין על ירושלים.
אין על ירושלים, אין, נהדר.
הוא השתגע מזה.
תשמע, אני זוכר את זה.
אתה זוכר? קוראים לו גיא.
זה היה במטוס. אוקיי, תמסרו לו דש. איזה יופי. שלום. שלום לכם. גם אתם יצאתם קצת להתעורר?
קצת להתעורר. כמובן שיש מרחב מוגן במקום כזה.
מרחב מוגן, איפה את יודעת?
ממש שמה, בטח. א' ב' זה לבדוק.
כמה צעדים מכאן, נכון?
כמה צעדים.
יופי, זה הכי חשוב.
צה"ל ינצח ואנחנו נשמור על עצמנו.
מצוין, זה בדיוק.
חד משמעית.
את אמרת הכי טוב. הציבור מבין את העניין.
But look, he's outside, all right? He's outside. Now, obviously, people were trying to say that the date was wrong. We've kind of already debunked that. Now, this was a deep fake that was going around to make jokes, all right? Because basically, this is where a lot of people thought that he was dead. He missed the Israeli security briefing. He is usually there. Him not being there, people thought that these guys looked a bit scared. They looked a bit stressed out. It looked a little bit like the boss man wasn't there. Then they started posting this saying, no, he's good. He's outside. He's active. That's him. All right, that's what they want you to believe. That's definitely what Iran want you to believe. There were a lot of fakes going around. Basically, they were celebrating his death before it had even been confirmed. They would love for this to be the case. Posting this one, weekend at BB's, all right. They're just trying to pretend and animate him like he's alive. But I do think he's alive, honestly. I do actually think he's alive. Them saying the first time in Israel's history, him being absent from the military council meeting was a big, big problem, okay? But basically, I think he's about. I think he's alive, okay? These have been going around for weeks. It's been community noted. Iranian media has not made such claims, all right? Basically, all of these reports, Benjamin Netanyahu was killed after a hypersonic missile struck his home. It would be an interesting way for him to go out exactly the same way as his counterparts in Iran. But for me, I think he's alive, okay? Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what side you're on of this whole thing, I really don't care, all right? If he's dead, I'll let you guys know. If he's alive, we're going to keep track of what's going on. But it does go to show you just how vicious the info war is getting on both sides of this situation. I do think that I could believe if a leader of a country was killed, I could believe that they want to act like they're alive for as long as possible. It would be very, very embarrassing for Israel to lose their leader in the exact same way that they made Iran lose their leader. But all is fair in love and war, particularly war. And I think that Iran would absolutely love. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. There was a part of me that was thinking, look, if they kill Benjamin Netanyahu, does that mean it's kind of square? Does that mean we can settle this war down? Israel and Iran lost both their leaders. America can dip out and just leave the Middle East to try and heal on its own. For a minute, I was thinking maybe that's actually the most sensible and less bloodthirsty way out of this situation. I've just dropped my AirPods. But we gonna see, all right? I'll keep you guys informed. I'm going to do a few videos back-to-back today on all different types of topics, and I will be back soon. I might do some streaming. If you guys want to see me stream, a lot of people have been asking, they're saying, oh, do you stream? Is this part of the stream? I just make these videos back-to-back, but I have streamed once or twice. I might start streaming on Kick. A lot of people telling me I should get over on Kick, get streaming over there. So if you want to see me streaming, man, let me know in the comments. I could get back on my streaming bag. I could do these videos as streams. I could even interact with you guys, maybe do some giveaways or something. I don't know. Just let me know. If you guys would enjoy the streaming format and doing this live, I'm more than happy to do it with you guys. But until next time, I'm out. Appreciate you watching.